back to the Brunch Club. We're the Brunch Boys. Today we're going to be doing a book review on Dante's Inferno for our English class. I will be specifically talking about the ninth layer of hell. Anthony will be talking about some of the beginning parts of the book. And I will relate it to punishment and to how punishment can fit the crime. So while Virgil is guiding Dante towards the inner circles of the ninth layer of hell, he witnesses people under the ice. The last layer of hell is a frozen wasteland because Satan himself, as they refer to him in the book as Lucifer, he beats his wings and creates an icy cold. So last layer of hell is frozen. But they get closer to Lucifer, and Dante sees, oh, okay, Lucifer has 3 terrifying heads. In each head is a person. In one of the heads is Brutus, and another is Cassius. These 2 people murdered Julius Caesar in the Senate. So Dante specifically viewed Rome as a very high place, as somewhere very important. So he viewed their crimes as some of the 2 of the worst ever. And they were feet first in Lucifer's teeth, being chewed on but not killed for eternity. And the last head had in it Judas, the man who betrayed Jesus Christ himself. And Judas was head first in Lucifer's teeth, being gnawed on for eternity. And what that really means is, hey, Judas committed the worst crime ever, so punishment fits the crime. The last layer of hell has everyone who has betrayed someone. So Dante views the worst criminal act or the worst sin as betrayal, and as you get closer in to the center, the final circle of the ninth layer of hell, you'll find worse and worse betrayals. Eventually you get to Judas Iscariot, who betrayed Jesus.
And chiming in here, this also relates to the topic of evil is rejection of good, with Brutus and Cassius, who did end up, like you said, murdering Julius Caesar, which two evil people rejected a good in Julius Caesar, and Judas, as we all know, rejected the good of God.
We can't even necessarily view Brutus and Cassius as rejecting the good, as Julius Caesar wasn't always viewed as a perfect Roman leader, but we can view their betrayal as such an evil worth being put in the last layer of hell. Just to clarify, sorry, I took Latin, so. Anyways, I'd love to shift you guys over to our sponsors. Thank you. Hi. Today's first sponsor is Chess, the company Chess. They sell chess. They're great. You can use their boards as paperweights. They're really good for that. They're really heavy. So it's actually fantastic. And they actually come with these like little miniature figures. I have no idea what they're for, but I've been using them to have like little wars. You know, like what you do. And I was like, you know what I mean? And they're awesome. They're so cute, and like you can have little wars. And you got your paperweight, and it's awesome. But my favorite use for it is actually using it as a frisbee. Just watch this.
Yo, no, these are not used as frisbees.
Oh, actually, I've just been informed we actually don't use them as frisbees. They're just paperweights. Thank you.
Hello and welcome back, and thank you to our sponsors.
Thank you very much. We actually really appreciate our sponsors. They do a lot of hard work for us.
Now, going back to the beginning of Dante's Inferno, where Dante first falls astray off his path. Dante, when he fell off his path, he led into a darkness, and as he sees it, that darkness was the woods. And the farther you strayed from the path, the darker those woods got. And in that darkness, he saw an even darker figure. And this figure introduces himself as Virgil.
Yeah, Virgil! We love Virgil. He's got a cool name.
Virgil explains that he's going to lead Dante through all the levels of hell to show him what his punishment could be. As they go through the layers of hell, the first few layers weren't as bad. There were still sins, but the punishment was not as severe as what Victor said as the 9th layer, where you're inside Satan's mouth.
The punishment's still horrible. Don't be a sinner. You'd much rather be in heaven, but it's not like you're in, Lucifer's jaw being ripped to shreds your entire life for eternity. At first. So don't betray Jesus Christ, because that's actually like the worst thing you can do. Sorry, Judas. But anyways, continue, Anthony.
And as Dante and Virgil reached the 6th layer of hell, they run into the city of Dis. And in this city, people are tormented. And even those who try to escape the city, they get shot down and they just get dragged right back in, and they have to go through it all over again. There's no death in this hell. And Dante sees that this is not a place he wants to be. That he wants to get back on that path. Now experiencing half of what hell was.
Yeah.
And then throughout they continue up until the 9th layer of hell, when Victor said that he sees the 3-headed Lucifer and that word. He and Virgil leave hell, go through purgatory, and Dante is now viewing life in a better way than he originally viewed.
Yep.
Now actually seeing the good, now seeing how much it benefits to stay on the path instead of falling astray to, let's say, for example, lust or gambling or just
Greed,
temptation.
Gluttony, sins, don't do them. Stay on the right path. You go to heaven. Maybe you go to purgatory, get cleansed, you go to heaven. Don't go to hell. Hell's the worst place, literally. It sucks so bad. That's why they call it hell.
And it's
hell.
This is what the righteous path or hill Dante had to climb over, in a sense, where he fell off that path and he had to climb up a hill to in this case a mountain to get back on it.
Yep.
And after the short little tour through purgatory, Virgil leaves him, and this is where Dante meets Beatrice, and she guides him to heaven and just travels through heaven.
And we don't read that part of the book, but we read up on it a little bit. Sounds awesome. Go to heaven because it's way better than hell.
And just don't sin. As
Anyways,
we learned from Dante's Inferno, even the first level of hell, it's pretty bad. One place you don't want to be in forever. Even outside the gates, you see people working, not even inside hell, but just working tirelessly nonstop.
Yep. Anyways, wrap up. We're going to see our final sponsor, and thank you for sticking with us. We'll have a little surprise for you at the end of the video. Stay along.
And now for our second sponsor. We are sponsored by the Fitness Gram Pacer Test.
The Fitness Gram Pacer Test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues. The 20-meter pacer test will begin in 30 seconds. Line up at the start. The running speed starts slowly, but gets faster each minute after you hear the single. Bootity boop. A single lap should be completed each time you hear the sound. Ding. Remember to run in a straight line and run as long as possible. The second time you fail to complete a lap before the sound, your test is over. The test will begin on the word start. On your mark, get ready, bootity boop.
Well, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed our surprise.
Let's see you next time.
Goodbye from the Brunch Boys.